it's me, Julian Greystoke. I'm here wearing a stupid hat and this terrible Christmas sweater to celebrate Christmas and do a Christmassy video for y'all. I wasn't even gonna do a Christmassy themed video this year, because who has time for that? But then somebody tagged me in it. Damn it, they know my one weakness, being tagged in things. Who told them my weakness? Was it you? Bet it was you. Jane is here. He is the Christmas cat. Yes. Today I'm going to be doing the Naughty List tag. This is the Naughty List 2.0. The Naughty List tag was created by Jenna Moresi, and I believe I did it last year. I can't remember. I meant to. Anyway, I'm doing the new updated version that she did this year. Also, I am doing this tag for a work in progress that I am editing called The Game versus doing it for my other one called Boots, mostly because the game has more characters than Boots does. So the rules of this tag are you have to describe your novel in approximately 5 sentences or less, and if it has fewer than 15 characters, you may repeat them no more than twice, and if it has greater than 15 characters, no repeats. So what is the game all about? Well, it stars Song, who is an intergalactic slave, and she has been placed into a death arena for the entertainment of this alien race called the Mu. Song unwittingly finds herself on Yellow Team, which is the underdog team, and she and a band of misfits have to try to survive and plot how they're going to hopefully escape from this horrible place before they all die. What a great holiday story. Let's get started with this tag, shall we? I've switched cats now. Nigel is here now. Jane got sick of my shit and left, and now I have Nigel. The first question is, and I have paraphrased some of these questions, which character nearly causes a street-wide power outage with their Christmas lights? That would be Kale. Kale has a hugely over-the-top personality. I love him, but he's got like zero chill sometimes. Kale would 100% go completely over the top with the Christmas lights and short out the entire neighborhood, and his husband Luke would sort of look on with sort of fond dismay, because that's really all you can do with Kale, just watch him go. Our next question is, which character attends a holiday party with one date and leaves with another? And I honestly didn't really have an answer for this one. None of my characters are the kind who would like abandon their date. Even the villains, I don't think would do that. So just to have a character, I picked Ray. She would like be invited to the holiday party not understanding that it was a date, and then she might leave with someone else also not understanding that that was a date. Romance doesn't really come up much with Ray, you know, because she's fighting for her life in most of this book, so I think she would just be happy to be going to a holiday party and not really realize that she was on a date and that she switched dates partway through. The next question is, which character steals Hanukkah coins from little children? I went with Mordo. He's one of the guards who's in charge of getting Song's team back and forth from their barracks to the death arena. He's an asshole. There's 2 guards that do it, Mordo and Ebb, and they're interchangeable for this answer. They're both dicks. The next question is a fill-in-the-blank question. I saw blank doing a whole lot more than blanking Santa Claus. They were full-on blanking. So I went with Brute for this one. I saw Brute doing a whole lot more than battling Santa Claus. They were full-on killing each other. Brute has been in the arena for a really, really very long time, and he is just a killing machine. And Brute is blind, so he would not really understand unless somebody explained what Santa was doing there, and he might just go after him and just murder the crap out of Santa Claus. Santa Claus murder right away. Happy holidays. The next question is, who pre-games before church and passes out during the Christmas service? This is another one that was kind of like, I don't know. So I just kind of put Septimus in there. Septimus is a real sweetie. He's a cinnamon roll. He's a shy boy. He's really good with the bow and arrow, and that's about it. But I feel like if there was any sort of pre-gaming going on before the Christmas service, people would keep handing him drinks and he'd just keep accepting them because he would be too nice to say no, and then he would just end up completely unconscious. The next question is, who hasn't been seen since winter began because fuck cold and snow? I'm gonna go with 5 for this one. 5 is a member of an alien species from a water planet, and he has very little experience at all with nature because he was completely raised in a slave compound, so Not only would he not handle cold and snow well because his people don't have like any body hair or anything like that, he would not even know how to deal with it. So he would just hide. 5 would be like, Jane is back now, I have both cats again. You'd swear that I never sat down and never had a lap until I do these videos, because half the time both these guys ignore me until I sit down to do one of these videos, and then all of a sudden my lap is like the hot spot to be on. Who forgets the holidays and ends up re-gifting to everyone? For this I went with Nara. She is another one of the guards, though less of an asshole. Still kind of an asshole, less of an asshole. Nara just wouldn't see the point of a holiday like Christmas, and she would just be like, what? I'm supposed to give people presents? Okay, fine, and she would just trade back whatever presents she got. The next question is, which character has such bad luck that they only discover their potato allergy after picking out on latkes? I went with Song, the hero of our story. She's not a horribly unlucky person, but she just sometimes she just has no control over her life because she's a slave. And she goes from being in a fairly good position with a family to being sold to this death arena, so one might say that she kind of has bad luck. The next question is, the Krampus has arrived to punish your bad characters. Who's kinda into it? For this one I went with the head game maker. She doesn't have a name in this story, Song never finds out what her name is. She's a moo, of course, and she is an asshole. She just wants the games to go well and to just keep doing her job, destroying other people's lives. She's into torture. She totally tortures the members of Yellow Team at one point in front of Songs. I don't know that she would be into the punishment herself, but she would be into the idea of Krampus, and she would totally help him torture and punish other people. She would become his assistant, especially if she could film it and make some money off of it, because that's where her head's at. And finally, which character weasels their way off of the naughty list, and how do they do it? For this one, I went with Rick. He is another guard. He is their arena guard, which means he's in charge of placing them actually in the arena and making sure that they're behaving there until the battles start. And they have a lot more interaction with Rick in the story. And Rick, he seems really harmless. He's sort of a really unassuming looking guy, but he's pretty clever and he knows a lot of things about the game. And so he would get himself off the naughty list by blackmailing Santa with some information that he picked up. Okay, you guys, that was your holiday video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope those of you who celebrate Christmas are having an awesome Christmas, and those of you who celebrate other holidays are enjoying those holidays, have enjoyed those holidays, or will be enjoying those holidays, wherever you fall on that spectrum. Otherwise, I hope you're just pigging out and eating a lot of delicious food and maybe going to see some movies, because that's fun. Of course, remember that I post new videos here Mondays and Fridays, apparently even on holidays, so you know you can count on me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need some videos to lean on. All of the links to my social media are in the doobly-doo, so go check those out. If you are interested, I have the first 3 chapters of the game available on Wattpad. They are in the version that my eventual beta readers will be getting, so if you're curious about the game, check that out, links below. And I will see you again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye!